Hello, hello everyone, Vegan Mama Me here. Going to make a little something for supper. And what I'm going to do is I have some balsamic, I don't know. Balsamic. There we go. Balsamic rice. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I took 1 cup of rice. And you know you use whatever you need for your family. But 1 cup of rice. First I'm going to saute 1 onion. I'm going to saute this with some water. I'm also going to saute some garlic. Right now I have my rice soaking, and for balsamic rice the best thing to do is allow it to stand in cold water for about 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm not having anything real special. One of those days that I don't know what to have, but I don't feel like having a lot. So I'm just going to make this rice, have some beans, and that's going to be it. But I wanted to show you how to do the rice the way I do it. And before I even get to this part, I am going to put a little bit of olive oil. So if olive oil offends you, you know, I guess you don't have to watch this, or you can definitely watch it, but just don't add any to yours. I'm doing this because my rice I'm going to add in and brown it up a little bit. And if you ever ate rice-a-roni, it's just like rice-a-roni. So turns out really, really good with just a little bit of oil. That's all it takes. So I don't feel like eating just soft rice. So I'm gonna brown it up a little bit. And sometimes you don't have to do the whole thing of rice. You don't have to brown it off. It gives it kind of a different texture. Just do half of it. I'll show you. I'll only do half of it today, I think. Just so I can show you what I mean. Okay. See how the onions are doing?
In the last 7 or 8 years, and let's figure out what those resources are. That's number one. The second thing is,
here's what I bought today. I like to have a sriracha. I wanted to try a different one. This is Tabasco. So I thought I'd give that a try. And if you never ate rice with sriracha, give it a try. Really, really good. Unless, of course, you don't like anything spicy. Then you might have to pass it up. But so far, I didn't put any water. I don't seem to need it. I'm getting the water from the onions, which is good.
Yeah, no matter what, you will always protect civilians because that's our value system, but we know how to do that. They're right there in Syria, and they don't feel a lot of pressure. General Jack Keeney, thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you, sir. Good talking to you, sir. One school just with the Pledge of Allegiance is feeling a wave of controversy. We're going to tell you why.
This I always use. I like this. Sorry, I had to go to the refrigerator. Veggie stock. I always use a little veggie stock. So I'm gonna go ahead, fry this up a little bit, and then when it's time, I'll come back and show you when I add the rice. Okay guys, I am back. Now, what I'm gonna do is take my oil and add just a little bit of oil, not a lot. Okay. Took my 1 cup of rice and I soaked it, and now it was letting it drain with the water that was left in it. I'm gonna pour this in the pan.
Listen, it's a great time of life this is coming up because we're talking about.
I said I was going to leave some out. And I didn't. Alright. Just going to leave a little out. So here we go. Now I'm going to fry this up just a little bit. Now this is the rice that's a little bit longer. I kept some of the rice out so it wouldn't be like all fried. And sometimes what you can do with this is add angel hair spaghetti or little tiny noodles to this. And it's really good.
You can see coming away, can't you?
Here's one very simple thought. Freedom is not free. You don't want to be part of the freedom that makes up this country. There's a very simple solution.
So, now while I'm doing that, I'm going to get a couple pods of cilantro, not cilantro, the cardamom. I got the green cardamom. Again, if you haven't tried these, you have to. Really good. So what I do with this is I pop them open like this and try not to get it all over.
I think we're at one of the crossroads in this country, and again, as we talk about immigration being one of the top 2 or 3 topics in this country right now, it's just a sign of patriotism. And it's why, of course, I should stand up and pledge to the flag, pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
It doesn't mean that you have to disavow anything else you believe or anywhere else.
That's true. We can be proud American without feeling like we have to sacrifice.
That's right.
Our cultural uniqueness, and that's something that people need to filter out.
Okay guys, I'm going to show you what I just took out. See that? And the smell is unbelievable. They're little black seeds. And this is what you're aiming for when you open up the pod. If you don't want the seeds, just open the pod a little bit so that you're only going to get the a little bit of the taste and the fragrance. You won't get a big shot of it. But this is just delicious. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in.
Iran is trying to capture Americans. Someone here is asking what?
So I really think I have this fried up. Spilled a little. You know, it's hard to keep it going because I only added a little bit of oil. But okay, there it is. Also with this, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of this vegetable broth. You could add 2 cups of this to 1 cup of rice if you chose. I don't want to. I don't want to put that much sodium.
Now through August 31st.
Introducing the all-new Turbo 10 from Nutrisystem. Lose up to 10 pounds your first month, guaranteed.
Lose your first 10 pounds fast with the all-new
Then I'm going to go ahead and put another cup of water, put a lid, and let it cook down.
Marie and I lost 50 pounds on Nutrisystem. You'll see results right away. Not with
But before I do that, I'm going to put a drop of cinnamon.
Turbo 10. Get specially designed meals. Plus, 1 week of NutriCrush to crush hunger free.
A little bit more garlic.
Turbo shakes to help bust belly bloat free.
Bye-bye, stubborn belly fat.
I mean, you know, if you like white rice, do your white rice thing. I like to mix things up. I get tired of the same old thing, so these are my herbs that I grew and I dehydrated myself. So I made this mixture. It's like an Italian seasoning. And now
you need a plan. WiseFoodStores.com's emergency
stop it.
coordinators
I'll add the other cup of water.
easy to prepare, just add water. And packaged and portioned perfectly, eliminating waste and creating a shelf life of up to 25 years. Get your free sample now and get 25% off during our summer sale. Call 888-731-5532.
Another cup of water.
When we started
And boom,
we set
that's
out
it.
to reinvent investing by making it smarter and more personalized. We've also
See
made it
that?
really easy to get started. Just go to betterment.com/start and answer
I'll
some
turn
straightforward
this
questions
down
to create your personalized investment plan.
and show you. I'll let it cook and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right.
Let us help you achieve your goals.
Takes about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. You keep an eye on it. Okay, guys, here I am. I'm back. I'm gonna cut a tomato. Put the tomato on top of what I made. I think. You know, I'm just winging it again. I'm best at winging. I never know really what I'm gonna do until I do it. That's the way I like it the best. Have myself some lettuce there. If you see that, I washed that up. And going to probably take a leaf and put this on top of the leaf as I'm eating it, you know, make like sort of like a sandwich, maybe. All depends on when I get there and start eating. But I always eat lettuce no matter what. And I just, a lot of times eat it like that. I like it.
Interventions, regime change. I think that what I just described
So here we go.
60% of the electorate. And I'm
I guess I'll give this one a shot. I have another one left, but it's a different brand. I want to try this. And I don't want to wait until I use that up. I want to try this. So, okay. Now comes the best part.
Unlike the small government, limited government, and
I am going to.
spending, but let's just talk, you know, the bigger picture in terms of the election.
There's what I wound up doing. The only thing that you didn't see was I added some black beans. Took my black beans, I washed them up, and I just added them while I was cooking. The rice was almost done, and I added the black beans. See the size of this rice? I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's definitely longer. Let me get a fork. So anyway, guys, definitely longer if you can see this.
10% consensus number, and by the way, that's doubled like in the last 7 weeks.
See?
So we got a lot of momentum going into
See
this.
that?
Our
It's
race is
longer
giving out a lot of
rice.
money, so I think there's a 50% chance
Picture
that,
this
I'm
is
gonna
good.
be, that third year.
I just got this funny feeling. Never eat rice, like I said, without your sriracha. Okay, guys, let's give it a try.
So you're actually pulling from Hillary Clinton more than you are from Trump, oddly
Oh.
enough. Yeah, no, that's the way it's come down. At the end of the day, I think it'll be equally from both sides. But look, wasting your vote, that's what I get so often. Wasting your vote is voting
No
for someone
kidding.
you don't believe in. That's wasting your vote.
Really, really, really good.
Actually invited Jill Stein, the Green Party candidate, to come on, so that invitation
Yeah,
stands as out.
should have did a
And that's a very
mukbang.
important point because you have 5
That would have
votes
been
now. The
nice.
Presidential Debate Commission
I get a
says there are
taste
5
of
votes.
the
Yes, they will give you
cardamom.
And all 5
Just like a
votes
little
will
fragrance
include not only your name,
of the
but Jill Stein.
cardamom,
And that, when you do
the
that,
black
it means
beans,
you
the
get about 9,
sriracha.
she gets about 4.
This one is
Well, those 5
spicier.
polls right now have
I find it
my
being
average on that
spicier.
is 10. And Bill Weld and myself, we're going to be the only third party on the ballot in all 50 states. Jill Stein has the potential of getting 270 electoral votes, being on the ballot in about 36 states.
I am really enjoying
We will
this.
be on the ballot in all
It's
50
definitely
states,
good.
and I think there's a justification for having our name as the third name.
Oh, so you're
And
saying,
hot.
you're saying to the 5 audience, Jill Stein's not legit because she's not on all the ballots.
I didn't say that at all.
So-
I didn't say that at all.
No, I didn't say that. He said that she could get there. Can I ask you a quick question?
Give it a try, guys. Really, really good. All right.
When did you convert to a libertarian?
Gotta subscribe. Keep me going.
As a libertarian since 71,
Give me a like.
when the Libertarian Party was
Give me a
established.
thumbs
I mean, I always
Or
felt
comment.
this
Tell me if you ever
overarching
made
small
anything like this
government. I've
before.
always been about small
Or-
government. My first vote for a libertarian for president was Berkeley.
If you have a different recipe, let me know. Phone's ringing. Gonna run. Subscribe, comment, and like.
All the spending.
Are you the number one choice among military? I saw that in